We're keeping it super casual again today. In case you're wondering why we're still house troll vibes, it's because I'm filming this the same day that I filmed my almond fragrances video. And today we're talking about leather fragrances. These are my favorite feminine leather fragrances. They're obviously anybody can wear whatever they want, but these are ones that ladies shouldn't be afraid of if you want to try leather. These ones are fantastic. These are my favorite leather fragrances at the moment. So we'll jump right in. We have niche and designer as always. I cover a little bit of everything for everybody. The first one is Fragrancebuy Blondine. This is a niche fragrance. This is expensive. It has a note of butter, lily, and suede. I've talked about this one a few times. The picture that I always paint is a very silly one, but it is very accurate and it is exactly what it smells like to me. If you took melted butter, just delicious, fresh melted butter, maybe like slightly salty melted butter. Let's sprinkle that in. Let's sprinkle in some salt, melt the butter, pour it on brand new Uggs. And you also have some like lilies in the background. That's what it smells like. The suede and buttery facet, that's exactly what it is. It's a stunner. It's an absolute stunner. The problem with this one, well, it's not really a problem because I don't necessarily think that a fragrance like this, maybe you don't necessarily want it to be loud. It's not a very loud fragrance. It doesn't project too much. It stays quite close to the skin. It's an intimate scent, but it's very sexy. It's mouth-watering. That butter is actually absolutely delicious. I really love this one. I love it for the cooler weather. I even wore it in the summer a few times when it was a cooler day because I just love it so much. Any chance I get, I go for that one. It's a very smooth, non-intimidating, easy to wear suede fragrance. Next is a newer one to my collection, and it is Byredo's Bibliothèque. This one is a fruity leather. You open up with peach and plum. You get this delicious stone fruit, like sweet, yummy, and then it goes powdery. There's a note of violet, so it goes like the way that violet is kind of sweet and powdery, like that with leather. The leather is a nice supple leather. It's not rancid, it's not sharp, it's very smooth, it's very soft. It's a beautiful feminine leather. It makes it really nice and sweet with those stone fruits, with the rose and the violet. Like it's balanced out perfectly. I really love this fragrance. Again, more so for the cooler weather. And most of these leather fragrances are for the cooler weather. That's why I'm doing this video heading into winter, because these are some perfect winter fragrances. Honestly, these are some of my favorites for the winter. As soon as I can wear leather, as soon as the weather gets cold, I'm all about this. Like this might as well just be my favorites for winter. So yeah, Bibliothèque, really good one from Byredo, and it lasts pretty much all day for me. So I know Byredo sometimes is iffy with performance. I get about 7 hours with that one. Next up is a longtime favorite of mine. This is Bottega Veneta Eau de Velours. I like the Eau de Velours from their collection the best. It has plum, it has rose. This is an intimidating, sexy boss lady fragrance. This is a lady that doesn't take crap from anybody. It's quite an intimidating scent. I'm gonna do a video of intimidating fragrances. I know that you guys have asked me for that in the past, and spoiler, this will be there because this has a nice spiciness to it. The leather is quite prominent. Like you can really smell the leather in this fragrance. It's unapologetic, it's bold, it's vampy, it's all the things I want in a sexy, like bold leather fragrance. Another one for the rose lovers, and this one's a little bit easier to wear. It's a little bit friendlier and girly, and it is Guerlain's La Petite Robe Noire Black Perfecto. I have the Floral. I heard it's like either the same or almost exactly the same as the original Black Perfecto. So really go for either one. I'm not really sure what the final verdict on that is, but this is rosy. It's a nice, pretty rose with leather. It has a little bit of a boozy facet as well, and it has a tea note. I don't pick up too much tea. It is a little bit more about the rose than it is about the leather, and that's what makes it so friendly and feminine and easy to wear. This is like a sexy leather jacket wearing lady. I think if you like the original La Petite Robe Noire or some of the other flankers, you'll definitely like this one as well. Next is a budget-friendly one, also a longtime favorite of mine, and this is Banana Republic's Black Platinum. I cannot get enough of this fragrance, and this is one that I can wear all year round. This reminds me a little bit of Narciso for Her, but it almost has a metallic, like a metallic-y sweet facet to it. It has cactus as well. It has leather, and it almost smells like leather and tea. It has a scent in here that makes me think of when you put lemon in very strong black tea. That sort of smell with leather and just a sweet kind of metallic-y facet. Very, very interesting fragrance. I always say, like, this smells to me like it's niche quality. It's my favorite from this collection from Banana Republic. I think is the most unique. It's a long-time favorite of mine. I have 2 backup bottles. I'm obsessed with this fragrance. I think you can still find it at Banana Republic outlet stores. Sometimes Fragrance Buy has it. I think Fragrance Net has it sometimes as well. Honestly, really, really good, easy to wear leather fragrance. It's unisex. I find it, I don't know, I can't say I find it feminine leaning, but I find it extremely easy to wear myself. And it has like a wateriness to it, so it's not too dense either. Okay, next up is a recent discovery. This is called Divine Perversion, and it's from a brand called Hedonic. This is a creation of Francesca Bianchi. I have some of her other fragrances, and they are bold. They have kind of this like vintagey animalic scent to them. This one's a little bit more friendly. And this one I wore just the other day and I loved it. I'm not gonna spray it because I wanna savor my sample because it's so good. This has raspberry, it has caramel, and it's like a sweet, powdery, delicious fragrance on a bed of leather. It is very seductive, it is very sexy. It's almost like if you took Tuscan leather from Tom Ford, but made it feminine and more powdery and like caramelized. That's this fragrance, and it's very different. It's very, very different. It is actually quite easy to wear. I was first intimidated because the perfumer sent me this sample to try out the fragrance. I was like, I thought it would be a little bit more intimidating and challenging, but I actually find it quite easy and likable. So I would really recommend this one. It's very sexy, like seductive sexy, a little bit like kinky. That's the word I was looking for. It's a little bit kinky. Next is Kelly Kalesh from Hermes. Since I got this, I've been obsessed. I love this so much. This is the Eau de Parfum. I don't know why mine didn't come with the little lock thingy, the little mini locket. Apparently it's supposed to come with it. Mine came straight out of the box without the little lock. You guys saw me unbox it. I did my Fragrance Buy anniversary sale haul. This was part of it. I don't know, maybe they just don't include the little lock anymore, but that's not the point here. The fragrance is the point, and the fragrance is very good. This one is strong on the leather, but it smells like very expensive leather goods. Like it smells like a very expensive handbag, boots, and gloves, like really nice quality leather. And then you're wearing a powdery rose fragrance with that leather. That's really what this smells like. It's perfect for winter. It's perfect for fall. It's a very upscale, ladylike fragrance without being too feminine. So this is very, very elegant, but it packs a punch and it has an edge to it. This one smells to me like the perfect fragrance to wear to a casino when you're sitting at like the high rollers table. See, I don't even know what it's called. I'm not a high roller. If you're sitting there and you're just all decked out in like fancy leather and you're edgy and you're drinking your martini or what have you, just like you're a badass and you're wearing Kelly Kalesh. Like I feel like that would work perfectly. Okay, we're down to the last two. The second last one is L'Intrigant from Parfums d'Orsay. This one it has old world charm. It has camellia, carnation. So it has this little bit of spiciness from the carnation and suede. And it has juniper as well. So you get a little bit of this pininess almost. It's a really beautiful blend. It really smells like a classic fragrance. I really love this one. And the suede is very understated and it's very affordable too. Like, this is a niche house, but I see these fragrances for like $50, $60, $70. Very affordable. Problem with it is the longevity. So that's the only thing, is it's not gonna last very long. I've told you guys before, like at best, I think at best you'll get 3 hours out of this, but it's a beautiful scent. And finally, my new obsession that I have been unable to put down. This is such an elegant fragrance. This is from Goutal and it's Tenue de Soirée. It has a little bit of lipsticky facet to it. It has this like makeup-y powdery facet, some sweetness, but then it has this dry patchouli. It smells like a more feminine version of Gris Dior. And even the packaging itself is very Gris Dior suggestive, except they've added a little razzle dazzle pom-pom. Adorable. Love the packaging just as much as the scent. It opens up too with this like juicy black currant note, and there's something in here that reminds me, like I told you guys before, a little bit of Gucci Rush, but it goes away very quickly, and it turns more into just this dry, beautiful patchouli, gentle leather, like very, very gentle leather. It's clean. It has that powdery iris, so you get that makeup-y smell. And it works perfectly with that soft, gentle leather. There's muskiness in here as well. It's quite clean. It's understated. It's like very, very elegant, easy reach fragrance for me. I've been wearing this really like a lot lately. I'm a leather person, what can I say? I really love leather fragrances. I hope that I'm gonna help you guys discover some amazing leather fragrances. I hope that you ladies are not gonna be intimidated by leather, because I know that it's generally considered a masculine note, but there are some beautiful, beautiful feminine leaning leathers. So here are some of them. You guys can actually discover a lot of these on my merch store, because I'm doing decants as well. I'm not sure if you guys know, but I launched a merch store a couple weeks ago, and as part of the whole situation, we have decants. So this way it makes it easy for you guys. If you want to ever test out a fragrance that I talk about, you can test it out through the merch store, and there are some like rare discontinued things there as well. So you guys can check that out if you want. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.